We would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to the rapidly expanding field of mouse deer farming in Vietnam, which is creating a rural landscape that is filled with millions of adorable animals munching on grass. Are you prepared to embark on the journey of harvesting the sky bounty from these kinds of mouse deer? Please send me a message to let me know that you are interested in joining me in watching this video adventure. Over the course of the past few years, mouse deer farming in Vietnam has emerged as a prominent sector of the agricultural economy, garnering the interest of millions of farmers across the country. Through the use of professional breeding and consumption methods, individuals have been able to transform these creatures into a reliable source of income, which has resulted in significant economic benefits. Making a decision about which breed of mouse deer to raise is the initial step in the process of farming mice. The most astute farmers do not simply select any mouse deer from reputable farms. Rather, they pay attention to the mouse deer's health and appearance. Because of this, it is guaranteed that the moment these mouse deer step hoof into the pen, they are prepared to become extremely valuable assets for the people who are responsible for their care. In addition, the pen is an extremely important component of this game. In order to provide the mouse deer herd with a comfortable and secure environment, farmers need to construct pens that are spacious, well ventilated, and steer clear of areas that are prone to flooding. Additionally, the division of space is essential in the process of designating zones for bucks, offspring, and sick ones, which facilitates the management and care of the animals. When it comes to the concept of mouse deer farming, grub is an essential component that cannot be subject to negotiation. Agriculturalists are obligated to provide a wide variety of essentials, ranging from hay and supplements to greens and vegetation. The herd can only be bolstered and provided with high-quality ingredients if they adhere to a diet and hygiene routine that is supported by scientific research. Over the course of a year, mouse deer only give birth to a single litter, which translates to a single young animal. They are under the watchful eye of mama mouse deer, who is observing them closely. They are united like glue. The mouse deer harvesting process is more efficient than it has ever been before, thanks to the meticulous care and attention to detail that is required. The dish of mouse deer stir-fried with lemongrass and chili is not unique to the cuisine of the Central Highlands. It is also a symbol of the region. The natural flavor of wild mouse deer meat is combined with the fragrant aroma of lemongrass and chili to create a flavor that is both delicate and complex. To create the ideal dish, the preparation of the ingredients must be carried out with meticulous attention to detail. For the purpose of producing a robust flavor, the mouse deer meat is cut into bite-sized pieces. Lemongrass is crushed and chopped evenly, and chili is finely minced. Additionally, the process of marinating is carried out with great care, with any necessary adjustments made to the levels of spice. It is possible to improve the overall appeal of the dish by adding cooking oil and sautéing the minced lemongrass while stir-frying the meat. In conclusion, the addition of spring onions and cilantro to the dish after the meat has been cooked through to an even consistency not only improves the flavor, but also imparts a sense of freshness to the dish. A tantalizing and mouth-watering stir-fried mouse deer with lemongrass and chili is created by following all of these steps with precision and dedication, resulting in a dish that satisfies the palate of each and every participant in the dining experience. A dish that you absolutely must try is the grilled mouse deer. Have you attempted it or tried it out yet? If you are interested in devouring some wild mouse deer meat that has been grilled to perfection, then drop a 1. Therefore, mouse deer farming not only has a positive impact on the economy, but it also serves as a shining example of how there can be a harmonious relationship between humans and natural resources. The most important thing is to continue developing this industry in a sustainable manner, which can be accomplished through the implementation of scientific methods and stringent management from both the masses and the government. It is only under these conditions that mouse deer farming will be able to continue to make a contribution to the enduring and all-encompassing growth of Vietnam's economy. The behaviors and routines of mouse deer are extremely varied and distinct from one another. They are typically solitary and spend the majority of their time active during the night. Leaves, fruits, tender shoots, and mushrooms are the components that make up their primary diet. In spite of their diminutive size, mouse deer possess remarkable agility, as evidenced by their ability to climb, leap high, and run without stopping. On the other hand, they are quite timid and have a tendency to hide when there is a threat nearby. This species has a lifespan that can range anywhere from 10 to 15 years. Despite the fact that mouse deer are found in tropical and subtropical forests across Asia and Africa, certain species are in danger of going extinct as a result of the destruction of their habitat, the hunting of other animals, and the presence of other wildlife. In recent years, Vietnamese mouse deer farms have gradually integrated high-tech solutions to optimize productivity and animal welfare. Many modern farms now utilize surveillance cameras, automated temperature and humidity sensors, and smart feeding systems. These technologies allow farmers to monitor their herds remotely, detect signs of illness early, and maintain an ideal living environment for these delicate animals. Such digitalization is slowly transforming traditional agriculture into a more data-driven and sustainable industry. Adding to the technological evolution is the rise of youth-led startups in rural areas. A growing number of young entrepreneurs are leaving behind city life to return to their hometowns and pursue mouse deer farming. Inspired by the low investment cost and high market demand, these pioneers are proving that small-scale farming can yield big results. Their stories, filled with determination and innovation, reflect the promising future of Vietnam's agricultural sector. Interestingly, mouse deer are not just livestock, they also carry cultural significance in various regions of Vietnam. In certain folklore, they symbolize agility and cleverness. Locals believe that spotting a mouse deer in the wild brings good fortune, and some ethnic minorities consider them sacred creatures. Including these cultural anecdotes in the farming narrative adds emotional depth and helps preserve traditional beliefs. Aside from their symbolic value, mouse deer are believed to have medicinal properties in traditional Eastern medicine. Their meat is considered a natural tonic, said to improve vitality and support recovery from illness. In rural health practices, even the liver and bile of the mouse deer are sometimes used in herbal preparations. While these claims are not always scientifically validated, they add to the animal's perceived value and create niche markets beyond cuisine. What makes this industry even more fascinating is the rise of closed-loop farms. These operations manage every stage, from breeding and raising to slaughtering and processing under one roof. This vertical integration helps maintain strict hygiene standards and ensures traceability, which is becoming essential for both domestic and export markets. Some farms even process and package ready-to-cook mouse deer meals, complete with vacuum sealing and quality labeling. On the topic of markets, the mouse deer industry in Vietnam is no longer limited to local consumers. With increasing interest from overseas restaurants and exotic meat distributors, export opportunities are on the rise. Countries such as Japan, South Korea, and even some regions in Europe have shown curiosity about this unique protein source. As global demand for alternative meats grows, Vietnam's mouse deer farming may soon find a place on the international map. While economic benefits are vital, there's also a growing focus on conservation. Some farms collaborate with wildlife organizations to rescue and breed endangered species of mouse deer, later releasing them back into protected habitats. These efforts not only help stabilize wild populations, but also raise awareness about the importance of biodiversity. Sustainable mouse deer farming, when done ethically, can support both agriculture and ecological preservation. Another captivating aspect lies in the biological uniqueness of mouse deer. Unlike their larger deer relatives, mouse deer have no antlers, a sleek body, and unusually elongated fangs, giving them a prehistoric look. They are sometimes referred to as living fossils due to their ancient lineage. Highlighting these traits helps differentiate them from other farmed animals and sparks curiosity among animal lovers and scientists alike. The daily care of mouse deer also showcases the vital role of women in farming. In many households, women are responsible for feeding, cleaning, and observing the health of the animals. Their meticulous attention ensures that the fragile creatures thrive. This subtle yet powerful contribution often goes unnoticed but plays a fundamental role in the farm's success. Finally, one cannot ignore the looming challenge of climate change. Prolonged heat waves, floods, and unpredictable weather patterns are increasingly threatening farm operations. Mouse deer, being sensitive creatures, require stable environments to remain healthy. To adapt, farmers are installing insulation, water cooling systems, and even shaded green roofs. These adaptations highlight the resilience and ingenuity of Vietnamese farmers, determined to protect their livelihoods and lead the charge in sustainable livestock development.